everyone's desperate to play. It's a huge game, special place to play football, great atmosphere, and it's a big occasion for everyone. But big points at stake as well. That's the most important thing, and hopefully we can get a win, if not a draw, and come back with something back to Dublin.
We're hoping it's not that hostile, because you might think they might have brought it to Ibrox if they wanted to make it hostile for Ireland. Might that be a factor?
I think it'll be hostile enough. I think we've got 3,201 ticket, I think. So it's it's going to be a spicy atmosphere. But as a professional footballer, is what you want to play in. You want to play in big games, and it's going to be a great atmosphere to play football, and probably a little bit of a feel of an Old Firm game about it as well. With the atmosphere, and we're all really excited about the game, as I'm sure all the fans that are going over, and even the Scottish fans will be looking forward to.
Hot atmosphere for McGeady and McCarthy as well. Are you confident that they can handle whatever's thrown at them?
Yeah. I felt the comments were a little bit out of order. What I've read in the last couple of days, and I think the Scottish team have got some players who weren't born in Scotland as well. So I think it was unfair on both James and Aidan to get so personal, to be honest. But they're both great players, and they'll be ready for Friday night for sure. They'll be right up for it.
Do you feel they're easy targets though? Do you think it's an easy criticism to make, and can you use that, and can they use that as motivation?
Well, of course they can. They're very good players in their own rights, and they're both really on top of their game at the minute as well. And you could go around every country in Europe and say there's players born in different countries who are playing for them. So I did think it was unfair, and you could go through the Scottish squad as well and see some of their players not being born in Scotland, and that's not having to go with them. That's just the rules of the FIFA or whatever. So I did feel it was unfair on both Aidan and James, but they are great players, and that's probably why we're standing here talking about them. Because they probably wish they were playing for Scotland.
The manager says your fate will.
How are they dealing with it? I've not really spoken to them about it, to be honest. But I know they're very talented players, and they'll be looking forward to going back to Glasgow as well, and putting in a performance. And it's not about them personally; it's about us getting a result, of course. And the atmosphere will be spicy, and they'll maybe get a bit of a reaction off the fans. But it's what we do on the pitch. It's all that matters, and I'm sure they're well aware of that.
The manager's spoken about how your fate, he thinks, will be decided next year. But could you have asked to be in a better position going into this one?
No, I've had a great start, but that's all it is. It's a great start. There's loads of games ahead of us yet still, and we're all well aware of that, as is the manager, of course. And hopefully we can sort of finish off this calendar year with a win. Hopefully, if not, then I get a draw, and we're sitting nicely in the group. But there's lots of football still to play.
To what extent, Shay, are you aware of how Scotland have improved over the last couple of years since Gordon struck?
Yeah, they've made huge strides going forward, and. Alan Hutton, obviously, of course, of Scotland. He's missing this game, but he's saying they're really enjoying their football again. All the players, Gordon's got them playing really well. Keeping the ball, playing a lot of attacking, attractive football. So we know it's going to be a tough game, and they've got some very good players that can hurt us as well. So it's going to be a tough game.